So I am back. Forgive me for being away for so long. I know that you guys are probably like, oh my gosh, where is she? Did she die? Oh no, I'm fine. Everything is okay. It's just been pretty rough trying to figure out how I was going to get all this filmed again. I lost my phone. I had to buy a new SD card for another phone. This one has 64 gigs, so I will be able to do that. So my kids are in the background, just so you guys know, so I didn't want you to be alarmed if you hear some sort of sudden scream or anything of that nature. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with my A5. I'm gonna bring in my Mega Planner soon. It's just I wanted to go over my A5 first because I have done nothing in my my Mega Planner for quite a while, so I am gonna have to kind of reevaluate everything in here and then, you know, go from there. So I still have my vision board for my exercise and such. Yay, fun, right? And then that's basically this calendar that I've been using is been, you know, kind of a lifeline for me as well. And this is January, so then we have February, a little less colorful because things got really busy. And then here's March, we were sick, spring break, so I didn't really get to use this as much as I wanted. And here we are in April, and the same thing. I have been focused so much on getting things done that I forgot to even mark it down in here and all that jazz. But here's just the piece of acetate I like to keep in the front because it's pretty. And then I got this doily from Martha Stewart. I'm sure I mentioned it before. And then I just have a scripture from Habakkuk here. I'm just talking about keeping up my guard post. And I have, this is just where I keep a bunch of scriptures and stuff like that. And then I have my, you know, this was my beginning page for a while, but then I liked this coffee one, or tea one. I like tea. And then I still have my sticky notes, and then I just put this piece of, I'm not sure, I wouldn't call it acetate, but it kind of is. And then we have my sticky notes. I got this from the, let's see if this came from, I believe it's Shine and Sticker Co. Because, yeah, it is. Okay. Shine Sticker Studio. And they have a new line at Michael's, and I thought it was really cute and sweet, so I decided to, oh, this is any of this. Anyway, but this is where I got that sticky note from because I ran out. And so then I have these sticky notes here. I always forget these are here because I have these over here, so I'm trying to remember that they're here. And then there's appointment cards for my kids, and another piece of acetate, some vellum, and then my thought catcher, as you guys saw in my last one about my A5. And then we just have a couple of other pages. So just another few pages for stuff like that. And then I have another piece of vellum with honeycombs on it because I love this because it reminds me of the Bible and, you know, the land flowing with milk and honey in the land of Canaan. That was really cool. And I have my dates to remember, which I have my stickers that I have for, you know, I'm trying to do this really pretty sticker for the months in this 2019 year. So that's what those are there for, so I remember to use them. And then I just have a place where my daughter drew something. It was so sweet, so I decided to put it in here. And then I have this was from a sticker pack, I think, and I just, you know, kind of use it to put really anything in, honestly. And then I have my getting stuff done list for for 2019 really, and I've got a few things done on there, and I think I have about as much done as the last time I showed my A5. So this is my daily routine, stuff that I'm wanting to try to get done within the day. So I'll go over this one of these days, and now I will. Especially now that I'm finally back, I can finally focus, it feels like. There was a lot of stuff I didn't want to do because I was like, I want to show my channel. I want to show my friends on my channel first. So this is my call list. I turn here and this is pretty much where my inbox resides. And I have my calls, and then I have all the other stuff like not emails, but yeah, actually emails, phone calls that, you know, require some other form of, you know, communication, like mailing something out or anything like that, faxing something. And I just have my next action list, which this fun paper clip is holding, well, magnetic clip from Michael's. I love Michael's, as you guys know. And this is also a washi tape that came from the Shine and Sticker Studio. Love it, with Craftsmith. So I don't have to go on Etsy to buy that kind of stuff now, which is pretty cool. I think I even got their sticker pack, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I did. It was their moving sticker pack. Well, it didn't say moving, but it was one of their sticker packs that I think has to do with moving, because, you know, it's got this for sale sign here, and then it's got, you know, various other stuff. But if you look in the back here, even though it has like laundry and grocery shopping, back here it's got boxes and shipping and phone calls and for sale, houses for sale, keys, like if you get the keys to your new home and all that, moving truck. I used a couple of those already, so I thought those were cute and perfect for my situation at the current time. So these are my open projects. I think I've shown you guys this before, like my moving list. I have my getting baptized list. I have my restart my channel list. So it's just a bunch of projects that I'm trying to map out. I used to have a book specific to this, but that is in storage and I was lost without it, so I had to restart and put that stuff in here, which I think I'm going to use that book for something else now because it makes more sense to be in here. So I've got my just a pocket here that I keep of a bunch of different YouTubers that I love, and videos that I try to, you know, keep myself in tune with. And then I've got different things, and I'm probably going to get rid of this unicorn sticker, this unicorn notepad that I have. Well, I think I already got rid of it, sadly, but I'm getting rid of it because I don't want anything with horns in my house, because I've learned that they're pretty demonized and I don't want to. So, but basically what I've been using this for, so I'm going to just take this out actually and put in some other paper that I deem more appropriate, like this cute polka dot paper that I have. So that's probably, no, I don't want it to say to do, so I'm going to use something else. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, I like that better. So I'm just going to take out, oops, did I rip? Okay, I didn't rip. But I'm just going to take these out and do the same thing I did here, so to speak, and just put dot so I know where to have these hole punched at. I'm just going to take my handy dandy, I forgot what it's called, it's like a crocodile or crocodilio or crocodilio, I know that's not right, but it's the ultimate hole puncher, because I kept breaking all the ones that I was getting for like $1, and I was like, I need something better. And I finally invested and used like a 50% off coupon at Michael's to get this. So I'm gonna vacuum, don't worry. So I'm just gonna transfer this information over. Basically it's like all the pens that I've used this year, which is like 6, and then I used like 3 different markers, 2 different highlighters. They were both pink. I had to buy a whole new pack of highlighters just because I used all of the pink ones. And all the sticker sheets I've used 7 sticker sheets, y'all. That's so cool. I love that. But I'm gonna put that information there. Let's see. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to shake the camera. I'm gonna speed through this, so bear with me, and I'm just gonna use my Stabilo to do it. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I've gone ahead and gotten this out of my planner, and I'm just going to get rid of this because it's got unicorns with horns, and horns are not good. So, okay, so I can move past that now, and I feel better. I've been purging my house of anything horn or owl or, well, basically anything that has anything to do with night creatures or crawlers, anything that hides in the night, because those have bad auras and stuff. Well, not auras, but bad spirits in them. Anyway, so we got these cute stickers that I got from Daiso. Aren't they just delicious? Literally, they're delicious. You can see all of the gold on it, but they're so cute up close. And I've got a fan that I use all the time. It's black, and I thought these kimonos were just so cute. I love these stickers, so I just have them in here for I don't know what, but I feel like at some point I'm going to use them for something adorable. Okay, so we finally made it to the meat and potatoes. Okay, we've got April here. I'm gonna pull that out. And this is just my divider. You guys have seen this before, where I keep all my stuff. I think this is so cute. Basically, it's like survive today, make sure that you work out, feed the cat, clean up, do laundry, make phone calls, and check the mail, exercise, eat, read, plan more things. Cute, right? And then, you know, drink your water. So I love that. And then I just have a scripture here just because I love having my scriptures around, but turn my eyes away from what is worthless. So then we have this lovely spread that I did here. I don't remember when I did it. It was way before the year started. So, okay, I'm gonna have to get rid of that too. Another unicorn. I need to get all the unicorns out. Okay. Besides, they have very demonic origins. So Good Friday is actually a day that I remember I got a flyer about. If I could find said flyer, that would be great. Okay, so this is the reminder that I got, saying that April 19th there is no school, so I'm just gonna take this sticker that I already had here. I know there would be at least one day this month where there was no school, so I'm just gonna put it here. Oops. I destroyed it! Sort of. I destroyed it, sort of. Oh, okay, there we go. That's kind of better. Okay, so, I'm gonna move this to know how I feel about that. So I'm gonna just actually put this over here in May, because that's May, isn't that pretty? Okay, but yes, okay, so we have got, oh, and it says here, Autism Awareness Month. Let me zoom in some, y'all. Maybe you'll really like, why is she so zoomed out? Okay, so I'm gonna write, oh, I already wrote that there is no school, or well, it's already written now, so, but it's also the memorial. And the memorial is basically for Jehovah's Witnesses. We celebrate the memorial by going to the Kingdom Hall on the day that it pertains to. And basically we, well, in essence, we reiterate the, you know, the evening meal that Jesus had specifically for his disciples so that they would remember him and the covenant he made with them. So that's what we pretty much do. I think that that's pretty much something they do for Good Friday and Passover and Easter and all that, but Easter has nothing to do with Jesus. So I was kind of perturbed by that through all religions except for Jehovah's Witnesses. So, I mean, I even went as far as to like go in and do some research and be like, okay, so what, okay, it's not this. I did research and I was like, what in the world does Easter have to do with anything? And so I asked that question and I found out that Easter is actually celebrating the goddess Ishtar. And it's interesting because Astarte is also one of her names, and it really just was basically an ancient worship of Baal and this goddess. And that's why they use eggs, and they put it during the Passover so that they could merge the two, because the history of Christianity, we know. Okay, I can go into that later. I'm sorry. Okay, so we're focused on planner stuff, Nina, planner stuff, not Bible stuff. Not right now, not right now. Okay, so I'm back. So we have the memorial that's coming up, and then of course the Kingdom Hall, but we do not have this meeting anymore. It's been canceled because of the one. It's been canceled because of the memorial. They don't want us to have to go to more than 2 meetings per week. So I've got all that information here. I don't really recall anything that's supposed to be happening within this next week, but I am going to try to go back and do some little things here and there just to kind of make myself feel better about the month. And I've got all the way up until May and part of June. The rest of it I have in my little case thing that I have over here. This carry case that I'll show you at the end. It's not a case, it's more like a basket that I just use for all my stuff. Okay, so these are my weeklies. And as you can see, this was the Christmas week and all that, and everything was closed, so I just, you know, and this was the week of the government shutdown here in the US, and you know, New Year's and all that jazz, and I was keeping up with this stuff pretty good, and I loved the weeks. This was the last week of January, this was anyway, and then we had February. There's more of February, and it was a very busy time. Oh my goodness, it was so busy. And then we had, you know, another week, and I skipped some of February and did March, and this is April. This is where I left off recently. Yeah, okay, so this is the week of the 11th, or no, see, I started using just this because this was the first week of April, and I was like, okay, I just couldn't keep up with it. I went to my son's art meeting, and, you know, I had to go back and return some unicorn paper once I found out, you know, unicorns are not something I should do. And then I found these adorable daily pages. They're specifically for, like, health stuff, like making sure that your mood and your exercise and water intake is focused on, but I wanted something that was a little bit more daily focused, which I do have something like that. It's just I don't know, I always just was perturbed at using them for some reason. I don't know, I felt weird about it at times, but here they are. Okay, so I showed you this one already. Well, I don't know if I showed it to you. I might have done it Instagram. But this is also from, well, this is from Michaels, but it's, I forgot the name of it. I think it's Sweet Kawaii Design. I'm not sure, but they had these cute things, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. So I decided to get them, and I'm gonna try to start using them because I think that they're great for when I have a really busy day. And this one is more about, you know, everything else, not just, you know, strictly your health and whatnot. So this is my daily acetate, where I am going to have to put this in my phone book so that I don't have to worry about this. I mean, if you guys want to call my aunt, that's up to you, I guess, but I've got it pretty much covered here. So I'm gonna put her in J since it's my Auntie Juliet. Okay, now I can get rid of the unicorn and move back to where I was showing y'all. Okay, so this is what I was talking about I needed to get back in line with. So I'm going to skip all this because I never really got to use it. So I'm going to focus strictly over here. I'm going to get rid of this one because I used it already. Actually, I'm not going to get rid of it. I'm just going to put it back over here. And try to remember to use these, that is. Okay, of course. Okay, well, before I focus strictly on my weekly that I'm about to do, I wanted to show you guys that I had, okay, after my weekly, I just have my extra pages where I keep all the daily pages that I may use. Or so I keep all of my stuff in a binder folder that I got from Target. I think this one was like $2. It like was on clearance. It's like, this is too pretty to be on clearance, but anyway, so I have my kids' social security, my kids' art meetings that are coming up. One of them is on, let's see, the 17th, and then the other one is the 16th. Yay, back to back. And both of them are around the same time, so I'm gonna write that in. So the 16th is the first one, which is Tuesday. So, let's see. And then we've got Alana's art.
Mommy.
12:15. And okay, so those two things are here. And I'm just going to make a note to myself, bring okay, let's scoop it up a little. And I need to bring her binder and notes. Okay, so those are the two things that are going on then. I remembered, thank goodness. Okay, so I need to put, this is an event, so it's going to be a star. Okay, and then I'm sorry, I'm getting all kinds of text messages now for rain checks and reschedules because today it is pouring rain. So that was something that I also wanted to keep track on these pages. Oops, let's not do that. So I don't put text messages on the phone call list either because that would just be so tedious. Okay, so let's see. I don't think I need anything here. There are no phone calls that I think that I need to make. Okay, so flip through. I don't have any. Oh, there is one TV show that I do want to watch on Sunday tomorrow. No, it's tonight actually. So I'm gonna put that. You guys know I like pink. So it is Dr. Gupta. Forgot his first name. On CNN at 9 o'clock p.m. And that's Central Standard Time, so if any of y'all are wondering. Like, it is not. But, let's see, I'm not a coffee person per se. I don't have my coffee machine, so I can't be a coffee person right now. There was something else that I was supposed to do, I forget, but I'm gonna use the blue one. Okay, and my planning days is obviously today, so I could put that here, but I don't see why I would. So I'm gonna make sure that I just put that my planning day is then on Saturday. To see if I can get my new friend Dia in on it. That'd be fun, so we could plan together. But these stickers, man, these stickers. Shh! Stop being so loud, please. So I'm probably gonna just start using the weekend as kind of a planning day or planning weekend type. Okay, and I always try to wash clothes on Saturday morning. So I know I should be washing clothes right now, but I'm gonna have to wait until after this. Because I have to actually go to a laundromat now. Okay, and then the housework is kind of a thing throughout the week, but I try to focus it mainly on Monday. So I'm gonna put that there. Deep clean. And the deep clean is more along the lines of like mopping. You know, mopping is kind of a part of the regular cleaning, but it's like, you know, cleaning out the vacuum cleaner and, you know, pulling out stuff in the fridge that I would think is too old or, you know, that kind of stuff. I'm just gonna put a cute little heart right here because it's pretty. Okay. And then we've got all this stuff, fun stuff. Ooh, I kind of like these, and next time I might use that for instead of drawing my rain cloud, even though I know I can draw one. So, these water bottles, that's pretty cool. Might have to start using those, but I have them on my daily pages, so I don't really need to worry about that too much. Date night, movie night, I don't think so. Let's see, happy plans, that's cool, I like that. Well, every single Sunday we have a kind of a eat out day, so I'm gonna kind of take a cheeseburger. I guess I'll take this top one. Cheeseburger, and put it on Sunday because we always go to McDonald's or somewhere fun to eat after the meeting, so my kids will kind of grow into it and want it more. So we've got Kingdom Hall.
Why mine?
Kingdom Hall. At what time is it? At 2:30. And we've got movie. Because it'll be me, sometimes my mom and my sister and her kids as well, so that's kind of why I did that. Okay, and then food. Oh, and I usually give my kids ice cream after the Thursday meeting so that they're more apt to want to go to the meetings on Thursdays. So make sure I remember to give them their. Okay, so we have. Oh wait, midweek meeting. has been actually canceled. For Memorial. I like writing it like that so that I know that that's what went on and it wasn't just a fluke or something like that. No, it's not. So let's see. So I guess I'm going to have to text a bunch of people on Saturday because, like I said, we got a play date, and then we have like 2 play dates now scheduled for Saturday, so that'll be interesting. Okay, and I love those. Those are cute. Okay, and I've got that, so now I know that I have more of these. That's cool. Okay, exercise. My worst enemy. My worst enemy. I'm gonna try to make sure that I exercise. It is my worst enemy, though. I don't hate exercise. I just despise how it makes me feel. So, like I say. And then I'm skipping days for a reason because I'm gonna draw on my own a different color. Or I could use these cute little. Oh, I could jog every other day. I like that idea. Oh, what I do need is one of the other ones for Beauty Day, so I don't want to use this one. I've got another something that I use for that. This is the Wellness Happy Planner sticker book, and I'm going to have my me time. It's probably gonna have to be Monday because that's the only day I don't have anything to do. And I can actually take a breath before all this other stuff starts. So, that's gonna be my me time. No slurping. Okay, and then let's see. This one has all this other fun stuff in it that has really no purpose. Let's see, sleep in. Oh, I know what I'm sleeping in. Saturday. I slept in this morning and it was wonderful. Let's see, put that right there, sleep in, and then go wash clothes. I know this looks like a jumbled mess to everybody else, but it works for me. Okay, and these are kind of cool. I'm gonna make sure that I check the mail every other day. So I'm gonna check the mail Monday, and I'm gonna check the mail Wednesday, and of course on Friday. So that's cool. And I guess I will take most of the week I usually just read my Bible, but I'm trying to make it a point to read other things as well, because I mean I've been reading the Bible for about 3 weeks straight now, and I need to make time to kind of refresh my mind with other things too. Because other things, the Bible is the most important book in my life, but I do want to make time for other things too. Sunday fun day, I always love those. Okay, and I think I don't know if my niece has a basketball game on. I think she might, but I don't think I'm going to be able to make it to that game, so I'm just going to skip it. Now I do need to go grocery shopping, so let's see. Yeah, I know there's some in here. Oh, I don't think they have a doctor's appointment coming up, or doctors, so I'm just gonna skip that. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna take the time to go after and or before. I guess I'll do it over here, and then I'm just gonna put go get groceries. Bring bags. I always forget my bags when I go to the Aldi market, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? And so I just end up loading everything one by one into the trunk and then have to load it one by one, or, you know, armfuls the following day. Mom hair, don't care. I can live by that. Okay, but I'm gonna make sure that I do my nails, because as you can see, my nails are, they're nice and long. They're just not colored. They're blah. Okay. And so, yes, are any new plans for bed? And I always love these, just appearing any and everywhere. Doesn't that add a little pizzazz? Okay. So, let's see. Let me zoom out all the way. This is all the way zoomed out. Okay. So, okay, so I needed to write in that I have a Bible study on let's see. Brian, that's not necessary. There we go. So the week is piling up a little bit, but that is okay. So this is what I have so far. So now I'm going to go ahead and move into my Mega Planner and start on my weeklies. I'm not really sure what design I'm going to go with, but I know that I'm going to pick something. I'm not sure what. So I left off last. Let's see, I was doing a lot of journaling. Goodness. A lot of journaling. Okay, so I guess, oh, okay, no, that was way back when. Okay. But yes, okay, here we go. So
what should I do? Who should I look? A heart full of questions, a life so unsure. I heard what you told me, I wanted more. What you told me, I wanted more. Unanswered questions were answered that day. The worry I was feeling melted away. All my worries faded away. It's a long road we're going down, but faith can make things happen. When there's no way through and no way round, faith can make things happen. Make things happen. What I'm learning and share what I know. I'm ready and waiting, so here I go. Yes, I'm ready to share what I know. My faith is like a fire that burns within my heart. I've gotta keep it burning and do my part. Keep it burning deep in my heart. It's a long road we're going trust in me. I'll give you strength and then you'll see the trials that came to me. We face them together. It's a long road we're going down, but this I've not forgotten. When there's no way through and no way round, faith can make things happen. Now I'm so sure, I have no doubt, faith can make things happen. When there's no way through and no way round, faith can make things happen. Make things happen.
So I'm gonna show you guys what I'm doing for my dailies in the next video, and I will be back with you guys soon, and I will get you guys next time as far as showing you how I did the shapes and whatnot. So remember, stay meticulous.